Now, just for a moment, this guy that I'm talking about that was the one that was the idiot that they probably should not have hung out with is the one that says, I would fucking kill you to somebody. And he quote-unquote joking, okay? But it doesn't matter. You don't say that. It just, especially if you're a police officer, imagine the mentality. You're out having a good time and you say that and you're just joking. Okay, great. But still, you said that. And I kind of got off subject. So let me go back. So sorry about that. But yeah, anyway. So how the hell did I even get to that? How did that mind wander so far, guys? Can you rewind that? Somebody tell me where I was before I started to wander. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, whoever that was over there in Sweden, for listening. Appreciate you letting me know what I was saying. Yeah, you're right. I was talking about the goats in New Mexico and the laundromat and the police academies and how they should train them that, which reminded me of the old guys complaining about how they knew all this stuff, which then told me, yeah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yeah, the two goats in New Mexico laundromat. Yeah, 30 minutes to get them out of there. They finally get them out. That reminds me of another one. See, here goes the mind again. A couple of years back, there was a story where this deer, I think it was in Tennessee, just a young buck, okay, busts into this little girl's room. And, of course, she comes out running, she's terrified because this deer just smashes through her window. She's just in there playing Barbies, like, some Barbies and some heck can heart. And then, bam, here comes this, deer just busts through the window. So, of course, she's, she runs out and goes to try to find Daddy, right? And she finds Daddy, you know how that goes. You're trying to get like, and doesn't, slow down. What the hell's going on? What was that noise? It's a deer or is it an animal? I don't know if she knows what it was or not. So anyway, he's like, okay. So they run down the hallway. He goes in there. He sees this freaking young, just jumping around the room because it's kind of confused and lost and scared and all that. And so this is true. This happened. Google it. Look it up. Whatever you got to do. Bing it. Bing. Bing. He's like, stay here. And he goes in the room, shuts the door as he goes in there. There's a lot of chaos, a whole lot of noise. And then it's silent. So he doesn't shove the deer out the window. This guy goes in there like, I'll teach you. You come into my house. He kills the deer in his daughter's room. She goes, he's like, you stay here. Something you see out of a movie. Just shuts the door by, boom. And then there's just all this noise, and then and it's just silent, and then he just comes out, So imagine this is years ago too, God. So this girl's probably today, I don't know. She's probably in her 20s, and she's probably got this story to brag about. One time my dad did this. Well, let me tell you, my dad one time, But yeah, so anyway, that reminds me of that. I don't know why. It just took my mind off of the goats again. But yeah, damn goats. Okay, with the goats. 4 weeks in a row, all right? Goats. Goats here, goats there, goats everywhere. Goats in Boise, goats in the frickin' subway in New York, goats falling off of frickin' cliffs in Ireland, breaking ankles, and boys getting life flighted out of there. Goats in New Mexico. Media, we get it. Goats get out. We know. Goats are fucking crazy. Next thing you're going to tell me about cats, there's 2 million or more feral cats out there going wild. You're going to start telling me crazy stories about that shit next? Great. Cats. Okay, wonderful. The next one, moving along. Oh, speaking of Tennessee, did you hear about this? The guy that threw a biscuit at his girlfriend on Monday. There was a biscuit as hard as he can, like chucks it at her face, like he's mad. He caught her cheating, so he's got a biscuit. And I don't know, maybe he's a big guy. He had to have that biscuit. The only thing he had on him was a biscuit. Couldn't find anything in his pocket. He just so happened to, at that moment when he found his girlfriend in the car with this new big guy interest of hers, had a biscuit in his hand. And whips it at her face, hits her, hit her, okay, and gets arrested. Now, he was saying things too, you this, you that, I'm mad at you, and I'm going to do this to you, and I'm going to do that, but, well, that's assault. Hit somebody with a biscuit, you're going down. So, for anybody who's in KFC or a Bojangles, or if you go to a Popeye's Chicken, or Cracker Barrel, or keep the biscuits to yourself. Do not go chucking biscuits. So if anybody's chucking biscuits, having food fights, you're all going to fucking jail, okay? Keep your biscuits on your plates in front of you. If you can't, if you just feel like you got to chuck it, put it in your back pocket, sit on it. You'll be fine. It ain't going nowhere then. But I gotta throw this biscuit. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit her right in the face. I'm gonna throw this freaking biscuit. I'm gonna chuck this. Oh, that biscuit. How about, okay, Annapolis, Maryland. A condo HOA paid $2,500 to DNA some dog crap to find out who's not cleaning it up. Okay. Hey, there's a company out there that will go through dog feces and link what type of dog it is. I mean, and you paid $2,500. You're so worried about who's not cleaning up their dog crap, which, it's fertilizer. I mean, give it a minute, depending on how acidic it is. Maybe it's killing your grass. Maybe you got spots that are dead. There's a whole lot of different things you could do besides spending $2,500 as an HOA to get the damn crap tested to find out whose dog it is. Pick it up yourself. Just, if it's that big of a deal, just grab it. Go buy a pooper scooper. Hell, I'll sell you one for $2,400. I got a great pooper scooper for you. Annapolis, Maryland condo HOA. $2,400. It's yours. Best pooper scooper you've ever seen. It picks up and lifetime warranty. If it breaks, call me. I'm going to send you a new one. $2,400. $2,400. One-time investment. You want to finance it over 5 years? That's fine. I can do that too. I can arrange that. But $2,400. You paid $2,500. I'll make you a deal. $2,400 here. Pooper scooper. Lifetime warranty. Dumbass. I mean, that's one option you could do. The next one is, wait. What? I mean, do you think the dog only goes crap once in a whole day? And if it does, you'll figure out when it is. Take shifts, figure it out, and go, hey, excuse me. Will you start picking up your dog's crap? I mean, it's in our HOA rules. Can you please pick up the crap? You're messing up our yards. I don't want you to do that anymore. Approach the person. Don't just... It's got to be a budget meeting, too. It couldn't be just one guy. There wasn't just the treasurer who decided, I'm going to spend $2,500 and I'm going to find out who the hell's dog it is that's crapping all these yards and not cleaning it up. If you did that, and if you're the treasurer for the HOA and you did that without any kind of approval, and, I'm the president of the HOA, whatever, you know what, you're fired. You just spent $2,500 on a DNA test to find out who's crapping in your damn yard. Idiot. You're an idiot. Is it that important? And then here's the next thing. Look at it. I don't know if you know this or not. Genius that is, spending this money for the HOA. If it's just a itty bitty little thing, it's probably not from a frickin', Doberman. It's not from a Great Dane. Okay, it's not from a bull mastiff. It's not a pit bull. If it's just this little nugget that you barely could see, it's from a little dog. If it's a medium-sized one, let's start checking out the Cocker Spaniels in the neighborhood. Maybe the Jack Russell Terriers, all right? And if you don't know your dogs, Google it. Get a book on it if you're, over 70. Get a book on it. Watch the frickin', what's it called? Here goes my mind again. I don't know the damn name of it. Every year they have the Westminster dog show. Westminster. Yeah, watch that one. Maybe it's that dog. Oh, that's a pretty big bum. Figure it out. That's another option for you. Figure it out. It's not hard to just, I wonder what dog it is. $2,500 is what you go out and you spend. You spend $2,500 to get a DNA test. So my question is the DNA test. When they take it there and they get this DNA test, so they find out what type of dog breed it is. Because you can't necessarily get a DNA test, to know that that's Sparkles down the street. Because how do they know that it's Sparkles? Because what did they do? Did Sparkles, before they moved into the HOA, submit a urine sample or a feces sample to be able to, identify? How do they determine who this shit belongs to? Who's this shit? Whose shit is this? Let's get a DNA test. They had to submit something to be able to know. Oh, wait. My help is writing something down. I think I may have just received word of how it is that they actually identified the DNA. Oh, boy. Here you go. When you moved into this place in Annapolis, you were required to give a sample or get a $100 fine per month for not giving a sample. Man, you guys are that worried about dog shit in your neighborhood and someone not picking it up that you actually put that in your bylaws? Hey, if anybody knows these people, make sure that they know this. They've got to know this. If you are in a condo association or an HOA association and you don't like your HOA, you can vote it right the fuck out, okay? Or don't move into it. If I'm reading my bylaws and I'm like, oh, what a lovely home this is and what a great, desirable neighborhood here in Annapolis. Let me read the, okay. Yes, I have to have a dog. Oh, I can't have a dog over 50 pounds. Okay, I can't have certain breeds like, Pit Bull, German Shepherd, Doberman. Okay, that's fine. All right, sure. You guys are responsible for the roof. Okay, wait a minute. What's this right here? I got to submit a dog shit sample or I pay $100 a month? Oh, yeah, that's how we know who's picking up the dog shit or not. That tells you right there. Control freak neighborhood. Get the hell away. Don't move in. Is there a Stephen King book about that shit? Is there a horror story about that, about an HOA? If not, I'm going to write it. Don't steal it. Or help me out with it. We could do a joint venture. I mean, seriously, those HOAs, I lived in one before, and I will never. Well, I've lived in two. Okay, I didn't learn it first time. Second time I did that. I will never. I understand the idea of the HOAs. I know what the idea and the intent is. I completely understand what their intent is. I know what they want to do, but they don't do that. They just get way out of hand, and there's just so many people who run the HOAs that just they. And I know a couple of people too. Personally, I know a specific individual or two that I don't know. When I listen to them talk about it, it's just like. Yeah, even they're kind of blinded by it. Well, that's a good thing. Good luck finding them all with that one. Yeah, gotta have it. It'll keep your property values up. Whatever. Okay, sure. Yeah, keep my property values up because I spend, because I give you a pound of dog shit when I moved in, so that when my dog shits again and it doesn't disappear within the first 7 days, you can go out there and nosy your ass around and go look. Imagine the old timer out there walking around looking at that dog crap and see it right there. Do you see it? Look, see that? Bill, come here. Bill, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Bill, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Seriously, take a look at this shit. Pick it up. I'm going to find out whose dog this belongs to. And I'm going to spend $2,500 to be able to find out who did this. Because I'm sick of this shit. Look at this shit. It's ridiculous, guys. I mean, seriously, I would say grow up, but you're like, you gotta be too old. You're too grown. You are like, I don't know, retired military if you're in Annapolis or fucking CIA. That's straight up meet the Fockers is what that is. That's somebody who just has control issues. It's dog crap. Put it in the green bag and throw it the hell away and just forget about it. Help your local neighbor out. Hey, Jim, I picked up your dog scrap again. Find out who it is. Give him the third degree. Make sure everybody else does too. Hey, Jim, we're still picking up your dog's crap. And if he's just the kind of jackass that's never going to pick up his dog crap, get over it. Just pick it up. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but it's annoying. You're going to spend $2,500 to get a DNA test. It's just stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. Stupid. Spending money on that. What's wrong with you? Oh, hey, let's see. 5 years. For 5 years, these lunch ladies were ganking money. Over $500,000, and they were getting away with it. The only way they got caught is they stopped working there. They weren't working there anymore, and all of a sudden, apparently, the school lunchroom is like, "Man, we're making a killing. Damn, profits are up this year. I guess we don't have to raise the cost of lunch. I guess all the reduced meal or free meal kids have been bringing in extra quarters. What's going on out there in the playground?" Oh, wait, there is no playground anymore. We don't have recess anymore. Can't play dodgeball either. So where are these kids getting this money? I don't know. Profits are up. It's probably all these apps. They're playing with their phones or something. So they got caught because they weren't working there anymore and the profits were up. And they're like, something's not right. How are we making all this money? And they looked back and like, I don't know, they hired a CPA, if you will, to start looking into like the year before, and they're like, well, we weren't making this much last year, and then they looked into 2 years, and no, we weren't making that much 2 years ago, and they go all the way back 5 years, and they found out for the past 5 years, these two lunch ladies were ganking them. Well, they got caught. Now they're looking at about 20 years. They're looking at about 20 years. It's possible they could get up to 20 years for ganking all that money. We'll see.